Hello and welcome to Wolcen. First impressions. I'm very excited to play around this game. I've only heard good from all the different friends of mine that have played it so far already. I'm a little bit behind on the curve. We want to make a boy or a girl. I've heard the female armor is actually like really good in this game, so let's go with a girl. Okay. Sure, none of these faces like super jump out at me, but sure, we'll go with this one. Differentiate between the eyes. Okay, there's a lot of options here that I didn't see coming. We'll go same color. Hair. All right. This is actually like way more in-depth than I thought it would be. Like, all I've heard is this game plays really well and that the team that made it is really small. So I was like, yeah, it probably won't be a lot of options, but this is actually quite a bit. Can you do beard options on a female character? You cannot. Okay, well. Choose a starting weapon. Melee. Dash into the fray and take down foes from the heart of the battle. That's how words work. Generate rage by hitting enemies and bring down a powerful hammer to crush all that stand in your way. Ranged, riddle your foes with arrows as they desperately try to hit you. Build up rage by hitting enemies and unleash a deadly volley of arrows to pack even more firepower. Or magic. Bring sheer destruction through your mastery of magic. Rain fireballs on your foes and replenish your willpower by finishing the survivors with your staff. We're going magic, of course. Well, let's check out this. Okay. I like this armor. This is not bad. This range set, I'm not so sure about that helmet, but it's effective. Like, I don't like the way it looks, but that's not a bad helmet at all. This helmet, somehow I like worse. This helmet has grown on me because of that. But we're going magic. Let's go. What are we going to name her? There's no randomized options, so let's name her, let's name her Lavinda. Oh, you can't add a last name. Okay, well, she's Lavinda. Sure. Let's go. Should I have checked the game options? Wait, should I have switched to offline mode? Oh, it's too late now, I guess. All right. I'm excited to play this game. I've heard, like I said, very good things about it, but we shall see. Okay, all right. I expected it just to be that blank loading screen the whole time. Really digging. This is like Space Marine. Was not a short first load, gonna be honest. That's okay. Game audio needs to come up some. Don't think I can fix it without alt-tabbing.
How do you plan to defeat the supernatural forces that feed and prey on mankind?
I like his voice.
Again!
Do you not feel pain?
Hey, it's Lavinda.
Feel it, all right. Just as I feel yours. Pain is a merciful teacher. I had hoped that you three more than anyone would have learned to embrace it by now. Orphans carry the burden of pain with them, always.
The demon looks sick.
Finding a new family only alleviates it.
Like a Belphegor?
Look at you now. That pain has made you strong. Proud soldiers of the Republic, purifiers hunting witchcraft wherever it hides. The children of Hemlock. My children.
With all due respect, what are we doing here? The Brotherhood of Dawn attacked one of our keeps 2 weeks ago, and we still haven't moved against them. Our way commands that we retaliate.
I don't mind that these aren't like
Our way. Our way.
voiced with like mouth movements and stuff. I like this actually. This is an interesting way to do this.
Arrangements have been made.
Arrangements. Grand Inquisitor.
At ease.
Oh, she looks cool. She looks super cool.
Good. Operation Dawnbane now begins. Prepare my legion. I'll lead it myself.
Okay, it was a weird fade out of that. I don't know, maybe it should have held on for like 2 frames longer. But that's not bad. I've had people tell me before that it's hypocritical of me to be so so critical of AAA games and not as critical of indie games. I think you absolutely should have a standard, right? But you judge what you're working with based on that standard. They don't have as much money, they don't have as many people, so I judge them less harshly. But at the same time, I mean, look at how good this looks. This looks incredible. I hope it still looks as good when we get into actual gameplay. This looks like it's in-engine. We probably should have had scouts looking at the cliff face or something, but you know, it's fine.
Permission to deal with the flayers.
In a weird way, like,
We need to get through to engage the Brotherhood of Dawn before daybreak.
I am super into this.
We're pinned down.
Take my children, silence the archers. The rest will march on.
In a weird way, I kind of wish this wasn't an ARPG and instead was an RTS with how cool these armies look. Left click to walk around, right click on the ladder to climb up the cliff. Okay. Yeah, this looks really cool, actually. Oh, I thought you said right click. Alright. Basic combat. Left click enemies to attack them. Sorry, when wielding a melee weapon, you will automatically dash attack enemies. That dash has a cooldown. Press space to dodge roll. Dodge rolls have... I love dodge rolls. Dodge rolls require stamina points, which are recovered over time. Right click to unleash a powerful electric attack. Oh man, I love dodge rolls. Okay, a little bit of lag on those hits. A little bit of lag. Hopefully that's not a problem. Could be OBS. There we go. Do we unlock... I'm sure we probably unlock some more abilities later. I mean, we chose magic anyway, so... Hey, don't bring politics into this. That's a joke. He's not actually talking about that Republican. But I bet there are people that got mad about that regardless.
Good riddance.
I'm liking this so far. There's a lot of games we do first impressions on that I'm like, I could play more of this. And then I just never touch again. This is one that I'm absolutely going to play more of. I do like, too, how that explosion pushed Lavinda back. That's a nice touch. What is this fell witchcraft that has suddenly come up? Illyria, Edric, let's go.
What the hell is going on? Malus is stuck on an upper ledge, but we have to move forward.
I wonder how this game plays on controller.
Right now, I'm more worried about these bloody souls being puked out of the air.
Right, let's keep it together. We move as one and do what we do.
I didn't think about the fact that we probably actually had to fight those ghosts. Yeah.
You smell that?
Sulfur. A demon.
We can't handle it. We need to get back to the purifier.
Heck yeah, we can. I can fight a demon. I have an electric attack. You kidding me? I can fight a demon. Oh, my dash isn't up yet. Back here. Oh, nicely done, Edric. Pretty cool, man. Can I have a cool shield charge like that?
The air's freezing.
Soul magic.
Who is that I hear? Oh, it's this guy.
What the hell happened here? He's one of us.
A scout.
Hey, soldier, you alright? Where's the rest of your squad?
He's not okay.
Soldier? Who's alone?
He's in shock.
Oh, I love that even my lines are voiced.
Who's alone? Shut up!
We don't have time for this. Let's move.
Oh, boy. Illyria. Not in good shape, looks like.
I praise your resilience.
Oh,
You will make a fine host.
Val, it's now or never.
Now come to me. Come to me and be reborn in service of the Sleeper.
Purifiers only serve mankind, demon.
oh, look at how cool that looks.
I command.
Purity and sacrifice.
The game hasn't taught me how to heal yet, so I don't know what these other things that I have on my bar do. Oh, okay.
I can't. He's too strong. Val, I need you now.
Be at peace. For soon
It's a really good intro. Whoa! What? That's sick. Oh, I get to play as it? Oh, that's sick, man. Not now, Val. We'll talk about it after I'm done killing this thing. You can't roll. Oh, I turned back to normal.
You owe me an explanation.
Not now, Val. That's a good intro. Hordes of mayhem. All right, yeah, I'm sold. You know what? I'm in. I can do this. Sure. Chapter 1. Children of Hemlock. Guess he just said it. So that's how we lose all our armor. Sick, cool armor. No loading screen that time either. Really nice. It's only loaded the once so far. Alright, so now we gotta find Val, right? I can see that intro level could wind up being kind of annoying
How is it that I can use witchcraft now?
on replays, you know?
Makes sense.
Q to use potions to heal up. Now we have our staff and we can use witchcraft. To use a skill, right-click skills require either willpower or rage to be cast. The type of skills you can cast are based on your equipped weapon. Active skills by pressing S. Alright, this is the active skills modifier window. All the active skills you know are accessed here, where they can be dragged to any slot in your skill bar. You can also activate various modifiers for each active skill, which will change or enhance their behavior depending on their rank. Each modifier has an associated cost, so only a limited amount of them can be active at the same time. Up to 16 modifiers can be unlocked by increasing this level. It might even be possible to create copies of a skill, so each can be modified differently. Interesting, okay. Right now I just have Consuming Embers, which is a fireball, a straight line, staves or catalysts only, projectile spell, costs 110 willpower, 7 damage, burn stack of 1 with a chance of 2.8% for a duration of 3 seconds. Pretty good. Abanazar, the fallen lord of envy, consumes all that he covets. His cravings are bottomless, absolute, and destructive. Those who know how to tap into their most insane passions will understand the fiery power that the feeling contains. Shaping it into a burning ball comes with practice. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Okay, and then we have just a basic staff hit as well. Cool. It's not just a hit, though. It's like an actual cast. I didn't need to cast that fireball. I was okay without it.
They must have pulled me out of the water. But what of Val? Did she drown? Valeria!
Wait, I can break those? Oh, I broke the... Yeah, I broke the other ones. You, very Diablo. Not a bad thing, though. Fireball. I couldn't even see that. It's fine. How much willpower do we get back from attacking? Or does it just come back on its own? It might just come back on its own. Nice. Magic seems really powerful, actually, but I bet that's that way for all your starting equipment. You're probably good with all of it. Open your inventory by pressing I, of course. And then we got these new arm plates. Just out of curiosity. Okay, yeah, so it works for either one, but you do have 2 different slots. Interesting. Okay. Tab brings up the map. Cool. I like the range on that magic, too. That's really good. Bloop. Missed. Bloop.
If anyone from the Republic saw me transform,
Yeah.
I better hope not.
We're gonna be in trouble, because Malus saw us. And it's almost like too powerful to even need the fireball, right? Like, killing these things in 1 hit. It's really solid. I apologize for all the coughing. I have been sick. I have had the flu, and I'm just about over it, I believe. My voice is pretty much back. It's not quite there, but pretty close. Oh, sure. It's got a force shield to it. Awesome. Sure. Launch the event. We'll clear this, and then we'll probably call this first impressions. 'Cause I think I have a pretty good feeling for what the game's going to be like now.
Real for a nightmare. What was that? She's possessed by a demon. Yes. Let's hope you're wrong. Otherwise,
I like Val. She's pretty good.
Speak of the devil. Darling, I need a moment. Talk to you later.
Now we gotta fight her.
Easy now. Val, snap out of it. It's me, damn it. Horseshit. Did you knock your head? Who do you expect me to be, exactly? Oh, I don't know. Some bloody demon. What? No, look. I have no idea what's going on. I was having my ass kicked when something awakened from within to save me. I need help, all right? But I'm not some demon, goddammit. Come on, Val.
She's definitely gonna believe that when we start firing witchcraft magic off.
That does not seem like something a demon would say.
That's just,
Right.
you know what? That's a dumb reason to be like, that's not something a demon would never call me a tool. Like, that's kind of dumb. But they've been sisters basically for their whole lives, so I can understand her being like, yeah, that sounds like you.
No. They'll burn you alive. Hemlock wouldn't. Perhaps. But Malus sure as hell will, and with a smile on her face. Oh, look, let's get out of here first, then we'll figure something out.
Oh, that one survived it. Well, come on then, Val. Yeah, we'll get through this area and then we'll call it. Yeah, I think that line maybe needed to be rewritten, but I get what they're going for. They've been sisters their whole life. They're not just suddenly going to give up on each other just because of that. Oh, you can see the glove. That's cool. The arms are actually different. That's really cool. Like, I knew they were different on the equip screen, but I didn't think they would be different on the actual character model. That means that everything you equip is going to be visible, too, which is really interesting. Because it means they put the time into making this screen be the same in-engine as this.
They do come in every shape, don't they? Oh, mutations. No matter, they die all the
There we go. This is an actual challenge. I love that it spells bounce, too. Oh, hey, it's a greatsword. I can't really use that, can I? I'm actually really curious. Can I use a greatsword? Even though... 21% transfer time reduction between willpower and rage. Basic attack projectiles bounce. If we do this... How does that change our magic? Oh, it does! We can't use our magic. Well, that's not quite the change I wanted there. I was hoping that we would get different magic, but I guess it makes sense. All resistance scores 4% added block chance and allow any weapon to block. That seems oh, it's heavy armor though. Can I equip Val with it? Is that an option? Keep trying to hit tab to close my inventory because that's what it is in most games. Kind of a shame that it didn't give me gear for my character. It just had a drop.
I don't get it. Freya aren't normally
But
this
all of the ARPGs that are like this have that problem, so I get it.
first.
Just a simple loot table, you know?
There's something wrong around here. Something very wrong. We shouldn't be too far from the city-state of Stormfall. That should at least be a safe place.
Okay, just mowing through these mooks. Again, I think it'll feel a lot better once I get some experience and some other abilities too.
We're too exposed.
If we do, civilians will get slaughtered.
Better them than us.
Be like, again, here's a shield that dropped off the loot table. I can't use that with a staff, I don't think. Looks like I cannot. If I have a shield, then I can't use my magic. And maybe, like, as I level up too, there'll be different abilities that have... like, that work regardless, you know? But right now, at least, that's a no-go.
Let us in. We beg you. Mercy. Murderers. Back away. Back away.
Well, looks like we got a problem.
You've got a plan. All right, let's hear it. You need answers, and I don't think Malis will get you anything more than a rope around your neck.
All right.
So, here's my plan. You wait for me in Stormfall. Easy enough, yes? Meanwhile, I meet up with our forces and I try to talk to Edric about the situation to see how we can convince our people that you're not a bloody demon.
Makes
Agreed.
sense.
I would rather appreciate not being executed. So, where do we meet? On the way here, I heard talk of an inn in Stormfall, the Laughing Seagull. I'll meet you there. Keep a low profile till then.
Roger. Later, Val.
Why don't you let people in?
For the 100th time, this city is already filled to capacity with refugees. We are not letting anyone in.
Look, I really need to have access. Let me through.
That's not how things work, friend.
If he had just let us in with that, I would have been really upset.
Order of the merchant Prince Damascus himself.
So you want fighters? I will fight. Now stand aside.
You are serious, my friend. Well, all right then. Go through to the farmlands on the other side of the city.
He had just been
Anyone
like,
else want to fight for Stormfall? No. That's what I thought.
if he had just been like, okay, sure, I'll let you through, I would have been like, what are you doing, dude? My mic fell during that, if you heard any additional crashing. I think I have fixed it, but, yeah. That's why all the extra noise. Alright. Killing the monsters of Wolcen, you have grown in power and gained a level. Press C to open your character sheet. All attributes increase by 1 when you level up. You're given 10 attribute points to assign freely with every level. The attribute 3 attributes with the most points increase. 3 attributes with the most points increase your overall damage output. You can reset your attribute points and passive skill points by using gold and primordial affinity, respectively. Cool. Okay. Ferocity is attack critical chance, spell critical chance, toughness for health and force shield. Makes your health from most damage till it's empty. When the force shield regeneration delay is over, it will be recovered at the rate of force shield regeneration. Agility for attack speed and spellcasting speed. And wisdom for attack ailment chance and spell status ailment chance. Okay. Well, let's keep bumping up agility. That seems really good. Want to cast spells faster. And then extra ferocity. Nice. It's interesting that, like, the 3 best ones get better and the rest don't. That's a cool system. Let's do that. Let's do 10-6-6. And we just won't set things on fire as often. Especially because they're just going to get better as you go as well, based on what you put points into first. Interesting. Okay, 1 passive skill point each time you level up to a total of 89, and 2 additional points are unlocked through the Champion of Stormfall game mode. On your points, then confirm them. Turn the Gate of Fates using the ring interface, allowing you to mix and match nodes freely. Cool, so theoretically then you can get everything eventually if there's 89? I don't know, that's a lot of things on this list. Oh, there's some stuff on here. Trinity. Cast a meteor at cursor location. Okay. That seems really good. Let's see. What are these here? When your force shield is full, your damage taken is reduced. Every hit is more likely to inflict an ailment on a target. Health globes now both heal you and heal your health and recharge your force shield. Oh, I clicked on that instead when I was clicking on. Interesting. Okay. You can turn individual. Wow. All right. That's really in depth. What do these skills do? Seduce Decay. Primordial Insight. Ability enemy affected with ailments gives you a damage boost. All ailment stuff, man. All ailments. I don't want ailments. I want to do more damage with cool spells. I want this. I want to drop meteors on my foes. We need to turn the inside face this way. We have both of these already, right? Oh, no. I just used that. Get extra spell damage and ailment damage. Okay. Cool. So that's how that works. I like it. Alright, well, let's go into this new zone, and then we will call it. This game's really cool. I'm excited to play more of it. I really am.
Stormfall, Jewel of the Sea. Let's see what you've got for me.
Jewel of the Sea. Alright.
New blood. Get to Mahabi's shop. He will have you gear
Oh, we gotta gear up first. Can't stop until we gear up. I want to see my gear. Where's Mojave?
For Stormfall, if I'm to stay within the city walls.
Teleporters. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, nice. Very cool. Okay. Mojave. Now I can choose between a longsword. Doesn't show me what it would do to my magic stuff. Shows it, so I'm going to choose the staff. For extra spell damage and more ailment chance. Why do I feel like trying to do a mage without going for ailments is a mistake? But he didn't give me any armor, though. I wanted armor, too. Interacts and skills. You're about to receive an interact. Ancient magical device. Right-click and interact in your inventory to learn a new skill. Trade interacts with Demetra for primordial affinity, which is used to level up skills in her shop. Awesome. Winter's Grasp, an Ice Nova. Say Ice. An Ice Nova emanates around you and freezes your enemies. Usable with saves or catalysts. Daggers, bows, and pistols, but evasion, dash in the opposite direction of the cursor. And only available with a melee weapon. Summon a giant spear and leap onto your enemies, damaging them. So that's a Dragoon, and that makes me sad I didn't choose a melee user now. May go back and do that. Off screen. Let's see then. How do I... Oh, I have to use it from my inventory. Yes.
They'll never see it coming.
Now one is... just like when we first tried to attack, it lagged, and so I didn't get to see the spell effect at all. It's activation noise. There is no activation. That's interesting. Etheliel, the fallen lady of vanity, wants to cover the world in ice to preserve it, freezing friend and foe alike to trap their beauty forever. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I think this game is really cool. How do I save? Autosave with stuff? We'll figure it out. Either way, let me know your thoughts on Wolcen in the comment section down below. And until next time, I've been Trey. This has been the Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that Wolcen offer.